Hello, all. This is Mehnaz, and I'm presenting the topic of data analysis of construction related incidences in New York City in the year of 2024. Uh, Coming to its abstract of this whole project, like there are so many construction sites in the developing city like New York, where it is very important for uh, teams to keep in account of the safety of the workers, like including like injuries and also fatalities. So now we have like OSHA and some other handbooks to refer for the safety. And using these all documents, we can actually this report has been prepared. Like this report examines 2024 incidences to identify patterns, causes, and impacts, providing data-driven recommendations for safety improvement. And also, this report concludes with strategic recommendations aimed at improving safety standards and risk management practices in NYC's construction industry. So, by leveraging these insights, stakeholders can take proactive measures to ensure safer construction environments and also enhance regulatory frameworks and mitigate future instances. In fact, we can also generate risk indexes that is needed for the safer of construction workers. Coming to the introduction, we know that the New York City stands for its skyline, and many construction projects are being takes place at this city, which results in the enhancement of its economic growth, infrastructure development, and also global appeal. And the fast-paced, high-stakes nature of construction projects in NYC amplifies the risk and making their safety a top priority for industry stakeholders. In 2024, NYC's construction activities witnessed a post-pandemic rebound. They result in by increased investments in infrastructure and housing projects. While this growth was a positive sign for the economy, it brought renewed attention to the importance of safety and compliance as well. So there are many construction incidences included in it. In fact, the main are the equipment malfunctions and structural collapses and worker faults continue to pose challenges with widespread implications for workers, developers, and also the public. So, making sure that the workers are safer in the construction sites has been a main priority of the goal of like to for the development of the companies, because there are many risks involved if the construction safety is not being implemented. So making sure that the construction workers are safer at the sites, and if there are any hazards, the control and mitigation strategies should be taken. Coming to the problem statement and also objectives, in objectives, we will be analyzing incidents, trends, frequencies, and severity of this construction incidences, and also we'll be understanding the map hotspots across, like what are the different places in NYC, and whatever the incidents that has been occurred, we'll understand also the causes of incidences. Coming to the objectives of the study, this report seeks to address this gap by conducting a detailed analysis of construction incidences reported in NYC during 2024. And the objectives include trend analysis to understand the frequencies, types, and severity of the incidences over the year, and geospatial insights to identify hotspots for incidences across the city. The root cause identification is to uncover key factors contributing to incidences, including regulatory non-compliance, human error, and environmental conditions. Coming to the methodology that I'll be going through the um, whole project is collecting the data resources from NYC Department of Buildings, OSHA, and other weather databases. And also we have doc government. So from this, we can actually take off the data sources that we need. In this websites, there are so many data sets that we want. They are from many years to the present date as well. And coming to its approach, we'll be understanding the data and we'll be doing an analysis. And also, we'll be going to the spatial mapping. We'll be using tools like Python, which has like pandas, matplotlib, blip, and QGIS for spatial visualization. And after analysis, we'll be generating the charts and heat maps to visually represent patterns and insights. So, coming to in detail about tools and techniques, we'll be processing the data. Python libraries such as Pandas and NumPy will be used for data cleaning and manipulation. And like as I told, like tools like GIS and also Pandas, QGIS will be employed for graphical representation of trends and spatial data. And statistical analysis will be understood through regression models, and chi-square test will be utilized to determine significant factors contributing to incident frequency and severity. So, by following all this approach, we'll be coming to a result, which we'll see through now. Coming to the data set that I've collected, it's from doc.government website. It has the data set that contains detailed information about 599 construction related incidences in New York City in 2024, with 20 fields providing comprehensive attributes. Here's a description of its structure. Columns in the dataset include BIN, that is a building identification number, and accident report ID, that is unique identifier for each incident report, and incident date, that is the date the incident occurred, and record type description, which is like type or category of the incident, like is it accident or incident or anything like notification of any incident as well. And the check to description includes further details about the incident's type, and fatality is number of fatalities include resulting for the from the incident, and injury is number of injuries caused by the incident, and the house number, the street number of the incident location, and the street name, the street where the incident occurred, and borough is the borough in NYC where the incident took place. And coming to in detail, it's like the block number of the location and the lot number and the postcode of like the zip code of the incident site, latitude, longitude, and the community broad, like what type of community is that, and the counseling district, and the BBL census tract, neighborhood tabulation area, and also below again there is a sample data which gives us the example of when the incident occurred at what time, and what are the fatalities, like is there any injury or not. And like as I told, the total records are about 600 construction activities with 20 fields. And after analyzing this data will be uh, given to a after analyzing this data, we'll be writing a code for Python code. Like this is the code that I have written. So in this code, it is that we have to just load the data set first. Like how does this Python code work is we have to just make a code functionality, and then data frame, we'll be doing data frame using pre-codes, and it will be easier for filtering and analysis as well. And actually, as I told, it's for only for the year of 2024 we are analyzing the data. So the dates from January 1st to December 31st. It calculates the total number of instances in 2024 using data underscore shape. This is the code like filter data frame thing. And like incident types that counts the occurrences of each unique value in the incident column using the value counts, and also displays the frequency of each incident type, geographical distribution, and also it involves temporal trends. Like in geographic distribution, it's about calculates the distribution of incidences across boroughs using value counts on the borough column. and prints the distribution temporal trends and extracts the month of from the incident date column and adds it as a new column as well. Counts the number of instances per month sorted in chronicle order. And after inputting the code, we'll be getting in Python, we'll be getting a data visualization where we'll be seeing data where three incidences that the accident, incident, and notification will be compared with uh, how many times this happened in a year, which led to a fatality and also the sum of injury as well. So from this graph, from the above graph, we can interpret that the number of fatalities is more in accident following up by incident and notification. Accidents are the primary point to focus and related to construction. And coming to one more graph, that this bar graph showing the record types and count of records in the year of 2024. So in these bar graphs, the accidents account for the highest number. Like I have told, like we have different instances, like the accident, incident, and also notification. So accident is nothing but if there is any effect to a construction worker at the construction site, that is the accident. And incident is something, it just like it it the construction worker did not go through any accident, but it has just went through a some injury, like small injury, or it has been like he was in danger. And notification is when construction worker is about there is any damage to a building, so it is prior notification, which helps for controlling the hazard. And this upper graph shows that incidences account for the highest number of records, followed by incidences with notification having the lowest count. And this indicates that while accidents are the most frequently reported events, incidences are somewhat less frequent, and notifications are the least common category among the records. And one more table, this table depicts the number of times the event occurred at each month of the year. This is a scatter plot graph showing different every month which incident or accident or notification has occurred. So this scatter plot graph describes the occurrence of events of each type of for each month of the year, where accidents are high in number, making it the most alarming topic related to construction industry. And we can also observe that in the month of June, the incidences and also accidents occurred more, making it more cautious. Coming to the results of the report, from all the above graphs, we can understand that accidents are the most prone events which takes place in the construction industry. And the occurrence of these events is at peak in the month of June. So from the analysis of the data which is available, further investigation is required to identify the reasons for this event. So total incidences, the data set revealed that a total of 600 construction related incidences were reported in New York City during 2024. These incidences encompass a variety of causes, including false equipment failures and also the structural collapses. And incident types is about a breakdown of the incident types, shows the following distribution. Like false, 45% of the incidences, and false are the most common, highlighting the need for enhanced fall protection measures. And the equipment failures is about 25% of total instances. So these failures are associated with mechanical faults or improper equipment handling. Structural collapses is for 15% of total incidences, often linked to design flaws or construction errors. And other incidences include 15% of total incidences, includes miscellaneous accidents like electronics or struck by object cases. And during this time, we understood like which I understood like which place has this percentage of incidences more. So with that analysis, we got the incidences were distributed across NYC boroughs as follows. That is, Manhattan is 40% of instances, the highest concentration of instances due to high construction activity and dense urban and development. Brooklyn is 30% of incidences, uh, significant due to its ongoing redevelopment projects. Queens is 20% of instances, reflects moderate construction activity. Bronze is 7% of instances, lesser activity compared to Manhattan and Brooklyn. And Staten Island is 3% of incidences, the lowest share due to limited construction work. And these are the references that we have, like I have gone through, and the report that follows through. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to present my report on data analysis of construction related incidences for the subject of data analysis in construction management. Thank you.